This is fascinating. You guys use that Whoop watch and different kind of watches to test your heart rate and all that stuff. So Jimmy Johnson wore a watch during a race, and check that out. That's how much.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's how much you're actually stressed out during the race. And it says it was an average of 100. What was it at? 149 beats per minute.
That's nuts.
God. So that's his heart rate?
Yeah.
He spent over 2,500 calories during a 3.5 hour long race.
It just showed you to show you how intense those driving sessions are.
Now, I'm not discrediting NASCAR. Now, hold on here. I'm not discrediting. If you rode a bike for 3.5 hours, you can burn way more calories.
That's interesting.
If you rollerblade for 3.5 hours, you're going to burn way more calories. If you skateboard for 3.5 hours, you're going to burn a shitload.
What about your heart rate? If you bike,
your heart rate's probably not. Well, if you're mountain biking for 3.5 hours, you're gonna burn. Your heart rate's gonna be probably similar. Maybe not the highest. How he maintained that.
Is it a sport?
I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know. I'm just saying like that. To me, that's like okay.
Well, your heart rate's up. Like you're physical, right? You're using your whole body in a way. You actually are using your whole body. You're reading space. You
reaction time. Yeah, I don't have a problem. I mean,
you'd say
I'm just saying. To me,
you're not mad if you call it a sport.
I don't care. I literally don't care.
But people have these debates.
I know, but if you call it sport, cool.
Yeah.
That's what. All right, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Skill on a sport. Skill on a sport.
I don't know, but it's like, if you surf for 3.5 hours, you can burn more calories. If you took a nice jog for 3.5 hours, you'd burn more calories.
The better question, rather than saying it's a sport, the better thing is this: is Jimmy Johnson an athlete? And the question, meaning, like a lot of times when you see athletes like Mark Sanchez and guys like that.
No, that doesn't work.
But it does because...
No, it doesn't, because is John Daly an athlete?
I think he is.
The big fat John Daly?
I think John Daly would probably be good at throwing a baseball.
I think you're wrong. I think you're dead wrong.
Why?
I mean, you ever seen Conor McGregor throw a baseball or football?
He's an athlete.
I know, but
he never learned.
So it doesn't
never learned. But someone like John Daly who's big like that, I would imagine... I wouldn't be surprised. He looks like he could be a pitcher if he wasn't that heavy.
I think that's arrogant to say. I think it's insane to say.
You don't know.
I mean, I have an idea.
It's well, because pitching is a skill, but it's a very specific skill.
There's many.
So
there's
is
not
golf.
There's many people that can pick up a baseball and you don't have to tell them anything and throw that ball because they're athletes. I can give Mark Sanchez out there a basketball, he can dunk it. I don't have to show him how to dunk it. Well, so it's called being an athlete.
So then, Jimmy, so I'm asking you, is Jimmy Johnson I
have no idea. I've only seen...
No, what I'm saying, the average NASCAR guy, that's the question.
I have no idea. But my question for you, if you want to say because he's a good athlete, it's a sport, is John Daly an athlete? Well, now again, Tiger Woods is.
No, but that's a good question because what I'm saying is
there are athletes that do that.
Yeah, I would say
there's some athletes who can bowl.
So here's what I mean. The average NBA player, the average NFL player is an athlete in terms of they can do a lot of sports, I feel like.
Hold on. Every person in the NFL is an athlete.
Thank you. Because they can do a lot of sports.
But not every golfer is an athlete. Not every NASCAR driver.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. So that's what I'm saying. That's the question. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying that's the question to ask. So in my opinion,
by case.
if you see anybody who plays in the NBA, I believe is going to have better coordination, speed, power, strength than is an athlete, is an all-around athlete. It requires physical dexterity that is off the charts.
No one on the planet's going to say otherwise. That's a terrible.
You may be able to. What I'm saying is that I don't know that you can say that about every very good NASCAR driver. I don't know you can say that about every.
I think it's case by case. Yeah, that was my point. Like Tiger Woods, ridiculous. I guarantee you can give Tiger Woods a baseball and he can throw a baseball. Not 100 miles an hour, but he's not going to look ridiculous doing it. You give John Daly a baseball or football, it might look a little ridiculous.
He's never thrown one, so I don't know, but yeah.
I'm sure there's videos.
Bring John Daly up. Naked, no.
Now, Jimmy Johnson, and then there's Bubba Wallace. There's some guys who are pretty athletic.
Look at that same older.
He could give a fuck. John Daly. John Daly was John.
Well, he looks like Joey Diaz in whiteface.
Oh my God!
There's Joey Diaz in whiteface.
He looks like Joey Diaz.
Oh they were saying about John Daly. They were like, he said to Tiger, he goes, "Come hang out with us." And Tiger was like, "I got to practice." He goes, "Fuck practice." He goes, "You can say that, John. You're really talented. I'm not as talented as you are." He could give two fucks, huh?
There he is.
Him and Trump have the same body.
Well, they are the same person.
It said John Daly encourages people to drink vodka to get rid of
Look at his son. His son could give two fucks either. It's great. Those guys are hilarious.
But I bet
he does it all, huh? John Daly smokes,
drinks,
gambles.
Just
fucking,
a guy.
He's just a fucking maniac.
Look at this. He looks like Joey Diaz, dude.
He really does. He could give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I've never driven NASCAR. I'm sure it's very challenging. I'm sure there's some good athletes, but I don't know.
Great pants. He's a colorful character.
Yeah, he's a character, dude.
Oh, look at him with Yao Ming.
Oh my
Jesus.
I mean,
Lord.
the biggest guy in the world.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord, he's big.
I can't believe he's still alive. I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
He's 8 foot tall.
Jesus.
What else you got?
Just got one more. It's a good one.
See, because to your argument too, be not every UFC fighter is a good athlete.
I don't know if that's true. Who would you?
What do I know?
Who would you say? Yeah, I see.
What do I know?
But I mean, be able to throw a punch. I mean, to wrestle. Not everyone.
No, you think every?
I just think it's such an athletic event. I think it's such the wrestle, kick, punch is so it's like so hard to do well.
We can learn it. You don't have to have the talent to be able to wrestle or do jiu-jitsu or box. Now there's ones that learn it and have talent, like John Jones, Conor McGregor, who are athletes.
Yeah.
Or like a guy like DC. But no matter how much I practice throwing a baseball or football, if I don't have the talent or athleticism, it doesn't matter. I can get good at wrestling and not be that athletic.
Yeah, that's true. And you can knock somebody out and not be. Yeah, fighting is skill. It's a lot of skill.
A lot of skill. Ton of skill.
Yep. It's interesting.
It's a weird argument, though, you know?
It is. And we all the great athletes are not going into UFC. There's just not enough money in it.
But then you get some great athletes
Yeah.
like Conor McGregor or George St. Pierre or Khabib, you know?
Yep.
Now, what's Khabib's vertical? What's Khabib's 40 time?
I bet it's not what you not. It's not.
Oh, well, it's a 5.5, Brian. He'd run a 5 flat in the 40.
I believe that.
His vertical's probably 24.
Yeah, he's just been wrestling his whole life.
But that's what I'm
He's been
saying.
wrestling
He learned
your
it.
whole life.
He learned that. But now if I toss Khabib a football,
He's probably going to have a tough time making the NFL team. Is what I'm.
it's just I'm just saying it's
I think he's going to go to the combines, but he's going to have a hard time running the ball.
It's just a weird argument. Like, it's tough. Like, you look at like marathon runners, like Cam Hanes, monster, dude. Fucking monster.
Yeah, but
I don't know what his 40 is.
Right. No, that's.
If I put Khabib through a combine, I don't think his
That's why
vert's
I
that
brought it up.
great. And it's a great
It's an
combo.
interesting discussion. Yeah.
Combo. I love it.
And here's my thing. I don't care. Hey, NASCAR, you want to be called sports?
And I don't
Do
care.
it. I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
I'm not the gatekeeper of who's the sports, who's not. Go ahead. Yeah, you guys are athletes. I don't care.
Yep.
But that thing to me isn't that impressive. 2,500 calories in 3.5 hours.
I think what's interesting about that is I didn't think they would even be burning that much, or even be like their heart rate would be up that high for
the
racing
high
the car.
heart rate makes sense because you're the adrenaline stuff like that. But 25. Name something you do for 3.5 hours. 2,500. Shit, dude. You got to hike on Runyon up and down for 3.5 hours. You're burning way more than
But that you can visualize, you can see why there's exertion. But when you're driving a car, it just feels like you wouldn't be exerting that much, but you really are. It's intense.
Yep.
But even you now, you're burning calories, Jen.
Yeah.
You're probably burning.
There's no way it's like that though.
Well, I'm just saying you're probably burning 400 calories.
I have no idea.
Who knows?
I don't think 400
Who
though.
knows?
I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Yeah.
Watch your tone.
Okay. What's going to happen? What are you going to do? Use some of that boxing you've been doing?
Don't you fucking disrespect.